Well, they say beauty is only skin deep, but for those who struggle with acne, its impact can reach far beyond the surface. Today's guest is a compassionate dermatologist who understands the emotional toll acne can take. She'll shed some light on the journey to clear, healthy skin and restoring confidence. Let's welcome Dr. Sonia Batra. Thank you for being here, Dr. Batra. And let's talk about acne. Exactly who is most impacted by it, and can you share what it actually is?
Sure, absolutely. And Melissa, thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate you highlighting this because June is Acne Awareness Month. And who's impacted is pretty much everyone. It is the #1 dermatologic condition, impacts over 50 million people in North America. And acne is a range of conditions on the skin that look like bumps, pimples, pustules, whiteheads, blackheads. I mean, sadly, almost all of us have had some acne at some point. And what it's caused by is an overproduction of oil or sebum, a tendency for the outflow tract of the pores to become clogged with dead skin cells, and then a bacteria that lives in the skin. So those kind of factors combine in the skin and then yield the acne that so many people suffer from.
So as a parent that has teenagers, that can definitely identify with that. And students, you can really see the impact it can take if someone's suffering from acne. There are some myths, though. Can you debunk some of the most common acne myths and maybe some things we might be surprised to know?
Absolutely. And so I'm also the parent of 2 teenagers, and I completely empathize because you see what a toll it takes when they don't look their best, and then it really detracts from their self-confidence. And I think one of the myths is that acne only impacts teenagers because sadly, while teenage years are when the onset and the increase in hormones that impact the oil glands tend to occur, we are seeing more and more people impacted in adulthood, especially adult women. So those numbers are really rising. So I think it's a myth that it's only a pimply teenager. Many people, especially adults, are really embarrassed when their acne persists. I think a second myth is that really abrasive, harsh products you can scrub away your acne will help. And I think, unfortunately, acne-prone skin is actually quite sensitive. And when you keep abrading and irritating and stripping acne-prone skin, the skin tends to overproduce oil to compensate, and then acne actually gets worse. So it becomes a vicious cycle.
So, wow, let's talk about some tips maybe for better managing acne. And really, at what point should we involve a visit to a dermatologist?
Well, I think simple tips for managing acne at home are to just start something simple, like wash your face at the end of the day. And I know that sounds really simple, but believe me, as a parent of teenagers, it's not always obvious to them. And so the sweat and the dirt and the oil and the pollution that we all encounter every day, certainly if you're wearing makeup and heavy makeup that clogs your pores, it needs to come off at night. So that's a simple thing, is just washing your face, even with a gentle cleanser at the end of every day. You can try over-the-counter products that also help kill bacteria and help turn over skin, things like salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide. But when to really bring in a person like me, a dermatologist or a healthcare practitioner, is when those things aren't quite enough. And my other litmus test is it taking a toll on your self-esteem? Is it something that you're really upset about that's making you depressed? Know that we have a really effective arsenal of tools, and we're here to help. So please incorporate a healthcare professional. If simple things at home regimens aren't enough, you can nip it in the bud before it becomes more severe and before it impacts quality of life.
Yeah, don't go that struggle alone. Let's talk about some exciting new treatments for acne,
Yeah.
especially those suffering really from the most severe kind. Can you tell us about any recent advancements that could help improve and clear up acne?
Yeah, so I think the big exciting frontier in acne right now is in technology. And there's a new laser called the AviClear. And what it does is it actually uses light energy to target the sebaceous glands and the sebum production right where acne starts. And it was actually the first FDA-cleared energy-based device for mild to severe acne. So anything, not just the severe, but mild, moderate, and severe will respond to the device. It makes breakouts less intense, less frequent, and the results are really sustained. So what makes it different from a cream or a pill or a medicine that we might prescribe is that after you finish the series of treatments, it actually continues to work. And even 12 months after that third treatment, 92% of patients actually continue to have an improvement in their acne.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for the tips as well. I can't wait to go home and wash my face when we're all done. Thank you. Appreciate you being with us, doctor. And for more information, visit aviclear.com.